Shy of having unfinished business, they want to chase that trophy all the way into a grand final again.
Yeah, we're back in that very arena, Harry, where the bad blood was spilt, and FURIA want to keep spilling it. They want to get revenge. They want to write the legacy right down middle. It's classic as can be, and FURIA bring the heat. First blood found. No surprises to see those rushes. Peacemaker was already talking about it. The noise the crowd provides, the rushes that allows FURIA take full advantage, but Heroic take the B side.
Yeah, Art in at the back. Good stand onto the first. He takes it one step further. What an opener. FURIA take the pistol dominantly. And it's a bit of that signal. Capitalize on it. Cadian, the captain, capable in the clutch, delivers the first. KCERATO going around the world and back again. Gonna try put some distance between himself and this AWP, but this leaves the site with no one in it. Okay. Cadian doesn't know it, but right now he could have even stuck that bomb. Tap does not bait a peek, and so second by second, Cadian knows he can't do this. Surely, one man left standing, safes him behind him. Cadian reads and leads by example. He rises to his feet. He knows what he's just done. The big bad villain in Brazil finds another round for Heroic and destroys the hopes and dreams.
Fast, Magisk across, the angles are good and big, do find double from the defense. Faven down, brought down by the AK, triple on entry. That's a Dupree special. Gives Vitality the chance.
They have won as many rounds as they did last time these two met on this very map.
There you go.
Well, I maybe spoke too soon.
Watch, there's more, because ZywOo's here and opens the door, didn't check. Keto, what's going on? ZywOo!
Oh!
ZywOo! The triple dig! Pandemonium! Flash up, Spinks turns it well and ready for perfect counter flashes. Crimbo actually with the team flash. They were fully blind on that. Oh, a round just disintegrates before them. And
there it is. Hey, together!
Feel the rhythm.
Hey!
Feel the rhyme. It's Counter-Strike time. Be overlooked. Dupree, yeah, not going to be. Oh, Dab does find the one. Just as the flash pops, he finds the lethality. Apex a double. Beautiful. There's two bodies drop in unison. The Deagle, the nade, and now ZywOo looking to clutch up. Cut down to half. Faven versus the Woo, and he's coming for you. Gets the AK for the finish. May not expect this. Faven thinking he's up against the AWP. ZywOo trying to catch the timing on the cross back. He's got a good read of this. A beautiful read of this. ZywOo, he closes with style. It looks so damn good. Deep. Cutting it down to the wire. Taps in the one with the bomb, and now on the floor. Apex has done so much. That's enough. ZywOo's dig and finish it nicely, and Vitality take the lead on the half. You're not, Chad. You're not. And Vitality securing it in two, just like that. Big plan. Not going to be happy with that one, considering the form they found and stepping onto the stage. The individuals seemed awake and aware, but Vitality just a step too far.
Coming in with different motivations here, these two teams, but the same goal, looking for a W here at IEM Rio in 2023, and Vitality, they take one step closer. A good team performance here today. It wasn't ZywOo, it wasn't Spinks putting the team in the backpack, it was every single member of this well-seasoned squad. Magisk, Dupree, Apex, they are the major winners in this team. They are the ones to show up in the big matches, and today they've been counted for, sending big packing. Should be happy with the form here. Disappointment in recent tournaments, but here
not once, but twice.
Heroic are about to come flooding out to try and finish the job.
KCERATO's here in good time. Going to be around to help out Drop, who's burning in the molly right now. Goes 1 for 1. He's lived up to his side of the deal. KCERATO playing over the lip of this smoke is brought down low. Gary, he's feeling the pressure. He knows so much of this is hinging on KCERATO just staying alive. He's living up to that part of the bargain. His teammates now taking position, and KCERATO goes one step further to keep FURIA in this thing.
Oh, it's a sigh of relief, isn't it?
20 seconds as the util comes out from Heroic. This is a very late exec into the round. They're trying to leave it to the dying moment, and they find the openers to get them in. Safe back at the spawn, but it's all unraveling. He's knocked out by the nade, and Heroic have done it. They leave it to the dying lights of the round, the final 20-second play in. But they stop FURIA's comeback in their tracks, and now the score is settled on Ancient.
Yeah, a team that did it all for years online, but these last 6 months for Heroic, they have made enemies, they have taken trophies, top finals in Cadian, in Rio, in Copenhagen.
Looking to get this bomb planted. Cadian throwing up on an impromptu boost, is not able to stop it, and so it's a 5v5 retake to open up this third map.
Yeah, Pistols have held so much weight in this match so far, and Heroic have started to pick up the last couple, so can they keep it cool, keep it going? KCERATO cornered, dead to Tesses. There's another man on the ramp. They've got to get through the first line of offense as FURIA have pushed as far as they physically can, trapped at the short side. Arc gets overwhelmed and the bodies are falling for FURIA. Only Drop puts up a kill. He needs more. It's now just Yuri. They can get on this bomb. They do have a kit. Yabi's on the stick, but Yuri pokes his head out, and the sharpened fangs of FURIA steal that pistol round.
And Gary is reminding him, you celebrate those. You celebrate rounds like that. Heroic have actually repositioned, believing that this isn't the commit to be. They've got a second man lending his rifle towards this defense over at A. Shush mollied out in the back of Donut. An important fight for KCERATO to win.
Got to run him down.
Yabi's right here, but he's not going to stop that bomb plant. Instead, looking for a trade, looking for the equalizer. Nothing gained, nothing offered. FURIA just tucked in, and now they go swinging.
That's brutal.
And with that execution of Yabi, it's the round to follow. Drops even in position to knock out some of these saving players. And so Heroic, who have been on the edge at every turn to open up this game, and now finally put onto Eco.
Stout may not survive the night. FURIA, nothing to lose on this hunt. They're going to go for it. And the bomb gets him from across the map. I was wondering, that radius pretty large right now. Wrong site.
Yeah, it's going to rely on one of these pistols going huge. Not a bad way to start out of Yabi. Shush. Trying to silence the arena, but it's Yabi with his deagle. His trusty sidearm that looks to make it so. Bomb away from FURIA now, and a round that was meant to be a walk in the park ends up turning sour, ends up turning against them. And Yuri will be hounded down. He will be hunted here. You will see him fighting to the death in this 1v4. They know they've got him pinned in. They can play off of each other here, and it doesn't even require a second man. Heroic with the pistols put a stop to FURIA's roll. FURIA launch in all these nades. They know the plan is now known by Heroic, so they try to pick up the pace. It's the only thing in their favor. Dropping Yuri with the openers. Just Cadian left to get past, and they will. Yabi moves in. Silent on the approach. Shush takes up this long side. They're going to try and pincer this in a 2v3 retake. FURIA have got to believe that Heroic is still going for it. No one moving a muscle. No one wants to be that first man to fall, that first man to fail, and it's success for Safe. Swinging out.
Saves look solid, man. Every post spawn, just finding those perfect timings, hiding out on default on both sides, waiting 10-15 seconds. That was a fast Furia as well. That was them still very much rushing out middle every single round, not cooling off, not mid-rounding. They would lose rounds in the opening 20 seconds. It's not the Furia we've seen in this map so far. They do lose that kill though, beating the Molotov. They're forced forward. Yabi traded for one. Keeps Heroic in this in a 4-on-3, and they're still making moves. Still coming in on flanks and dropping bombs while they do. Drop's got to go for something here, but he has been spotted. Moving up behind the smoke. Testes looks away, and Drop catches that perfect timing as KCERATO feasts again. 2-on-2 now. Furia flipped the script. They are split in two. This one's tense.
Right now, Furia could alleviate all worries if they follow through with this A play. Drop's just trying to join up with KCERATO in top mid, and he gets the spot, gets the info that someone's taking middle away. They're going back in a B where Down rests, but gone, unable to offer up that kill to hold back the coming tide of Furia. Drop, the youngster, the young gun, makes it happen, and now it's Shush, who's got to live up to his name and silence the whole arena in this clutch. Wrap from the long side.
Those hills have eyes, Harry. They know exactly where he's gotten to. Still given the option to save. Furia don't quite get there in time, but they do field 6 T rounds, already beating that of their last attempt on this stage against Heroic. It's certainly a strong start. But for Heroic, is it a weak finish? Is this a team that dies at the end of the night? Minimal resistance for Heroic. Testes needs a multi-kill, and he is out in the open. Stown can come through. Stown can be a little weird here, try and trade him out. Pop through the smoke, but they're being patient right now, and patience pays dividends. KCERATO killed escaping. They know Art's in the corner, but he survives the fight, and Furia one by one are being fed these opening kills. Shush, they line up. It's not enough. And Yabi is a dead man walking. Art wants to teach him a lesson and put on a masterpiece on this wall. It's his own blood. And will Furia regret it?
If that ends up being anything here, that could derail all this momentum for Furia. If they recover it, it's one that you can laugh about, but Yabi trying to get tricky with it. Can't quite locate the bomb, taps on it, but Yuri's got his number. And so that round is one that Furia get to make the opening move they were looking for at A, and Heroic were the ones to lay out that opener. Drop over at ramp, trying to contain, gets caught pulling the nade, and so the trade is found immediately. Heroic won't let up here. This is their chance to reapply that pressure. Furia attempt to grind back in, but into the crossfires of this A site. They don't like what they see. KCERATO provides the kill for the plant, for the opener, but he will be a dead man, and so this is Yuri, another clutch, and it's asking too much of him. Yeah, they're going to start shuffling the forces around to deal with this already. Testes lets them in up ramp, but now you know Furia are in B, and everyone starts scrambling as a result. Double through cave and Drops caught on an awkward timing. Yabi opens up, Molly's off the cave with a cave split. And not his intention, not what they wanted. One misstep, just going to waste a couple of seconds here, but that can really matter down the line. Yuri's been allowed to get set up as a result. This Mac 10 shines in with two! And that one miss Molotov might be too hot to handle unless Stown can do it in the clutch, and he can't! Revenge is a dish best served, bleeding hot. And with that missed molly, Furia are quick to capitalize.
Together in these games, and this scoreline in a 4v2 to lose a round to your own utility that allows Yuri to get into position like that, that is a tilter. I don't care who you are. You could be a goddamn sports psychologist. That one's going to piss you off. And Furia, it lights a fire underneath them. They swarm middle. Shot through the smoke for Testes. Another double setup does steal revenge. And so Furia jumped the gun once again, but I can't really blame them. Not after rounds like these. Stown tries to finish the job, but they break their way back in.
2v4 in the last round, 2v5 in this round, and they've already come close to leveling the playing field here. Bomb's not really being held either, so Furia have got path to grab this package. It's Tactical move from Heroic to not scramble and play entirely around the bomb. Instead, they're playing for the extremities, and Tessez with that backstab now leaves it all on Safe.
No noise. Shush. Oh, the timing. He turns, and Safe takes that shot, but it's only a tag. Shush is now given a chance to call for support. The Glock is out again for Safe. This might allow a plant, but he looks for more kills. Hunting down Heroic. The spam and the support from CT will just be there in time.
But you needed it to come cleanly, and when that doesn't happen, it's a done deal. Over in mid, Yabi's on a timer, run out by the MAC-10s. FURIA are coming at them fast here. A pacey round thrown back in the faces of the Danes. It's getting stifled, it's getting slowed. Shush up on the boost, replicates rounds gone by with a spray down, and for Safe, he's living on borrowed time. The backstab lands, and Heroic start to build back into this half late.
Man, surely traded, but they're looking for a ramp hit. Tessis gets a smoke down just in time. The Molotov as well allows them to fight, but Tessis is happy to do so. He's got the better gun. He'll dish out death. 2 dead. They're in the sight. Stown chases as well, and Heroic little respect at the end of the half as they manage to close it out with 6. It's a solid recovery, but FURIA still sit not far from a bright future. Release on KCERATO is the last to join the fray, and Heroic have ample time to get set up. You'll notice a Molotov as well, buying more and more seconds with re-smokes, re-mollies. FURIA are locked out right now, and time is not in abundance.
Yeah, can't get away from you quickly, but Art is a man who's willing to play with some pace to counter the clock. He ends up feeding the beast, and now the kills start to flip back the other way. Heroic, they've got to get past Yuri, who won the first pistol with a stellar clutch. He's looking to repeat it.
No time.
Looking to make magic happen, but the time gets away from FURIA. There's no winning this for Yuri anymore. Heroic have taken that first step to turn the tides of this game.
Only Yuri here, and again no kit for FURIA leaves them in the firing line.
Yeah, they've got to hold the line. And caught looking the wrong way. Yuri is not ready for the cave split. Smoke blooms weirdly. Actually locks out this cave component, but FURIA are lacking the manpower here. They've spotted Drop trapped in the corner. Mollies won't find him, but the nades will. And even though Safe has reclaimed the kill in amidst all the madness, gonna take more than that. How's it for a double? Is that enough to entice FURIA in? Anytime Safe offers something up, the response is immediate. And so Heroic, they'll grind their way through to get this equalizer. Now it's a level playing field. The best chance that FURIA have had to repel one of these B plays, so they've got to do it now, or else it might never materialize. Heroic up through the ramp, Drop, first point of contact, only good for that first kill. Tessez, bam, down low, is finished off by Art, but they lose Yuri in cave. Every kill, the trade is immediate. Heroic keeping the pressure applied as FURIA start to scramble, rotates around. Yabi swinging out at long, might be low on health, but he still takes that kill that tips the scales. And now FURIA is saving. They write this off. They couldn't repel the B play in spite of having all their pieces in the right place.
And the ball of death continues to roll downhill, crushing FURIA in its path. Say fighting for survival, hit some crucial shots, but is still Heroic with an 11-round T-side right now, yet to drop a single round in the second half.
Sees Heroic up.
Look at this A split. They've got the deep CT smoke. Safe has to go through if he wants to fight for it, because KCERATO was alone on an island.
Oh my god, they come barreling through. Relentless aggression into the red room, and now Stown is trapped. Stown is stuck here. KCERATO sees a barrel, and Cadian, last man standing. 1v4. It should be impossible, but that's never stopped him before. Line up in middle, and Drop won't let it come through.
Broke up the ante. Orbit to cave immediately. You don't even expect this gun here, let alone on this timing. FURIA have mid, but flank will be held. Oh, Cadian misses that. His teammate walks in front of his shot, and so he never sees Yuri enter. He will make him exit from the round. Yabi's up B. Drop doesn't know, and he might find out the hard way. Great shot from Drop, and it's the bomb that comes tumbling down. How has he held on?
And he's not done yet. Really wanting to have his say. Oh, he is done. Cadian with the nade. combined with the dink. You don't want this round to spiral, not off the drops heroics. Him and Yuri have done their side of the deal in this B hold, right? Going 3 for 2 like this. It's a good trade for FURIA, and so now they've got to capitalize. These were the moments that were breaking them on that previous map of Mirage. They have to stick the landing now with Cadian still very much in the picture. Tessez alongside him. Heroic are biting back. These are the back-breaking rounds. These are the ones that hurt the most.
Off the back of a 1-round win as well. There's no worse ways to go. Resetting the loss bonus back 1 stage. Fantastic round from Cadian. The trade on his teammate, the nade onto the guy, putting up glorious hold on the B-bomb site, and he just keeps going, man. He just keeps hounding him down. Cadian is feeling it right now, making the T-side all work.
I sort of feel like in all the worst possible ways, you're getting these repeats of history. It's not a nice feeling.
What?
A rundown, a run through of the A site. Heroic blistering pace about them. And FURIA once again, a man down in rounds gone by. They would be saving here, but this retake attempts to come through out of desperation. This isn't on belief. This isn't from the angle that they felt like they could do it. They felt like they had to.
And to even think who's lying in wait as well. Na'Vi, team that FURIA have beaten on the stage, but a team that Heroic have had a tenuous history against. A back and forth battle from event to event. Jump the gun though. They allow Yabi again to work room. From the cave pick back to mid. Safe is here, not for long, and now they can collapse upon this B-bomb site. Shush is pulled back, Jabby continues on his hunt, and he is wasting so much time, so much attention of FURIA. As the entries come in, Jabby sells him down the river, and Heroic fight 14.
KCERATO is left saving an MP9 for crying out loud. And Heroic are now poised to take this. Heroic just grouped, hitting the B site, pulling up with a full disrespect, moving in. They cut down Yuri, and already the round should just be written off. FURIA are locked out of B, as has so often been the case. They just can't repel this. They can't deal with this, and Heroic are really limit testing what is capable from this T side.
Yeah, it's what they did on CT as well, right? Think about those smoke pushes, those aggressive rounds, the lack of respect they gave FURIA in their hometown, and will continue to achieve it. Even lifting a trophy in Copenhagen. And they've got their eyes on the big one here as well as in Rio. I can tell you that. 15 rounds, 5 kills away.
And so KCERATO, all hopes of an A-hold now rest solely on his shoulders.
Again, smoked out as well. He's getting pressured, pushed, and punched. Only 1.5. It's not enough at this point in the game. They try to go back. Ozfed, a couple, but they trade it out, and they can set their sights back on B. This is falling through the cracks for FURIA, and it's Yuri versus Heroic.
Cadian and his boys have cemented themselves as the kryptonite to FURIA now. The main antagonist of Brazilian CS. This one man left to get past. This one sole glimmer of hope that FURIA are desperately clinging to is all that stands between Heroic and these semi-finals in Rio de Janeiro. Stown and Yabi are up for the task. Yuri left in an unenviable position. Everyone, all eyes are on Yuri, trying to keep this afloat. He's moving up, moving in, but held by this man in the corner. Yabi doesn't activate in time. Stown left in the clutch, playing with the hearts, playing with the minds of everyone, but he can't take it. Yuri delivers, and he's just got that defuse to keep the dream alive for FURIA.
One final injection of energy. That might be all it is. This round could be it.
Timing on this boost, KCERATO just gets put in position at the right moment, drops down after one, has support from his AWPer, but not needed so far. KCERATO finally dealt with. Safe is the next point of contact, the next line of defense to try and save the day for FURIA. Goes 1 for 1, does what he can, but they're here and set up to trade. FURIA have fallen down in so many of these moments. And this one, with everything on the line, with it all to play for, the comeback left hanging in the balance. This is the one where they've got to deliver on it.
Oh!
And through the smoke, Art strikes. Does not forgive nor forget. It's Cadian in this clutch. 1v3. And this was how he broke them back on Mirage, but this time, first shot sails past, second meets his maker, but he's out of ammo now. Onto the Deagle, Cadian brings it close, but Art carries them over the line, and FURIA is still in this.
I was ready for the lineup. They were right there. Art was low.
Fury given a fight, wins the first cleanly, but can't take it any further. Goes 1 for 1, better than in some of these B holds gone by. Art and Drop still hold the line. They've got to be cautious about Cave. KCERATO dead in rotation. That's that activation out of Tessez. This is either the Great Unraveling or FURIA digging deep. A man down in a 3v4. They've got to try pick up the pieces. Drop's making a play right now, pressuring down the ramp side, but Shush is ready for it. And that bomb might have now been invited back. Safering it out with the AWP. That might make your mind up for you. They're going to try and split this B side where Art has got to deliver.
No better man than the captain to stand tall in front of his team. He hits his shot, the flank is in, and a 1v1 for all the glory, and maybe for the semi-finals. Stown trying to get us there. He hops past the AWP, Safe runs him down, there is no kit, he's on the clock, and he will keep FURIA in this one. To the beat of the drum, to the screams of thousands. The first AWP to fire, Molly, flash, smoke, you name it, they've got it. They throw everything they have, and he leaves it to chance. Connection not. KCERATO coming through. FURIA trying to fight this at the front line, but they will pay that price, and they may not sleep good tonight.
Not the way you wanted it to start, but as mentioned, they've been on the back foot. They've been backs against the wall throughout this whole thing. They've got to believe now, or else it was never going to happen. On this rotate, moving out of position, and Tessez trying to make a play. Will end up bringing this back into a 4v4. Even odds now. FURIA spurred on as they move in. Yabi wrestling with the AK. Will end up feeding the players back in spawn. Art and Safe, the two to try get the job done. Looking for a way into this round, but no fights being offered. Ground being gained, but it's not meant to be. And Heroic close this out. They're going to the semi-finals. They don't let FURIA rise up and battle their demons. They become the big bad. They embody it in Rio de Janeiro. Once more, besting the FURIA squad. Their hearts, their minds all on the line, and all left destroyed and in tatters as Heroic take this in nearly the full 30 rounds.